I stand before you that you may see me and judge my worth. I carry a shield that you will know that I will defend this nation against all foes. I wield a sword that you may know that I will strike out with righteous fury in the cause of justice and freedom. I speak with the voice of a nation that will never again be silenced. I am Zokar. We are Zulu, and may Bran's protection ever blaze upon the mighty Zulu nation. Excerpts from the coronation ceremony of Zokar Zulu. EverLore is an innovative tabletop RPG that promotes diversity and inclusion. In this video, we'll discuss Thy Kingdoms Come, which provides information on some of the cultures and factions of Midian. EverLore was created by David Thompson. It is part of our boundless gaming system and does not rely on classes or levels. The game consists of 5 core books: Inception, Traveler's Compendium, Thy Kingdoms Come, Monsters Menagerie, and The Chronicler's Delight. You can learn more about EverLore at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at EverLore Game, or on our website, www.manchildltd.com. The EverLore team is made up of a great group of people from various ages, races, and backgrounds. I am pleased to announce that we have been speaking with several wonderfully creative women who will be joining the team, and will soon appear in future episodes of EverLore's official streams, which are Evermore with EverLore, and the as-of-yet unannounced second stream that will follow another group of hardy adventurers as they seek to survive the dangers of Mythandria. Chapter 1 of Thy Kingdoms Come introduces 10 of the more prominent kingdoms of Midian. Players will learn how the choice of cultures impacts the stats of your character at creation. This chapter also illustrates some of the diversity of citizenry and philosophy that exists in EverLore. Apuni Lokahi, also called One Nation, is a kingdom of seafaring people that was established by the brilliant Gladystra Sunstrider. Gladystra led the Apuni people in a revolt against the Tuitonga, and coalesced her people into a single great nation. Aided by Kavika, a being of great power, Gladystra set into motion changes that would see the nation flourish in the decades that followed her great victory. Chayuk-Sin is the largest kingdom of Midian. Its people, the Cholulans, are the only ones native to the continent. These first peoples that previously lived in diverse tribes banded together into a mighty force to halt the advance of new settlers. These brave and noble warriors have a deep love of nature and work closely with the spirits to keep their lands healthy and strong. Gathria was established by the Gatherborn clan and is a kingdom steeped in malice and political intrigue. The Riven of Gathria have fostered an age-old pact with infernals known as ancestral fiends. These fiends allow them strange and wondrous abilities, which they use along with a buffer of chattel races to keep their enemies at bay while they plot their path for future conquest. From their capital on the Isle of Ma'an, the Kushites have used their army to consolidate nearby lands under their mighty banner. Their close ties with the dwarves of Ad-Kadif ensure that they have a steady flow of goods, while their dragon patron, Philithanos, a large male storm dragon, ensures that they remain one of the most powerful of Midian's civilized kingdoms. Treslantes, also known as the Pirate Isles, was established by the enterprising Captain McFadden, leader of the Chiante Pirates. The Pirate Isles exist as a hedonistic paradise, where travelers come from far and wide to indulge in pleasures, both savory and otherwise. Yet even in Treslantes, few know the existence of Nordamo Shalal, a shadowy being of immense power that resides in the caverns beneath the island of Ilsawarta. The Zulu nation is a relatively new kingdom that is comprised of 7 mighty city-states. As former slaves of Gathria, the Zulu earned their freedom through bloodshed, and were only successful due to aid from Cholulan warriors, 2 juvenile dragons, and a young titan. The Zulus' close bond with the citizens of Chayuk-Sin and enmity towards the people of Gathria have only deepened in the years since their nation's founding. Chapter 2 of Thy Kingdoms Come contains information on some of the various factions that operate within Midian. It provides an introduction to 12 of these groups of individuals that work together for a common goal. Some of the factions are well-known institutions, while others remain cloaked in shadows. Players must navigate this twisted network of influences where they may find valued aid or ultimate destruction. The Brotherhood of Justice is an organization of vigilantes that is comprised of various chapters governed by a voice of justice. The Brotherhood's goal is to punish those they perceive to be wrongdoers. Each member of this faction functions as judge, jury, and brutal executioner. The Brune Guild is a relatively new faction that is patterned after the organization created on Paranon by Salandria Marceau. They seek to consolidate power amongst the many criminal factions that hold sway across Midian. Their primary rivals are members of the Darken Guild, an organized set of guilds that enjoys the tepid sanction of local governing bodies. The Harbingers was founded by the Blooded, a fanatical priest of Brusha Khan, who believed that increasing pain and sorrow in Mithrandia would enhance the power of his deity. Harbingers often kidnap prominent citizens whom they subject to horrible tortures and maiming, most times returning their victims alive that others may be terrified by their heinous treatment. While they eagerly share their wicked delights with anyone, Harbingers relish the rare opportunity when they can inflict harm upon a brother or sister alms. Chapter 3 of Thy Kingdoms Come is about alliances and conflict, while Chapter 4 discusses commerce and travel. They show how the people of Mithrandia seek supporting allies, fostering such relationships through vigorous trade or by uniting against common foes. Even though most of Midian remains wild and untamed, many kingdoms maintain well-guarded routes to ensure trade and prosperity. You can support EverLore by visiting our website www.manchildltd.com to purchase your copy of our core books, Lore Master Screen, clothing, and more. You can also sign up to receive our monthly newsletter. Remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you.